Welcome to the Pirate Broadcast, where we interview interesting people doing interesting things, where you can expand your connections, your community. Kindness is cool and smiles are free. And let's get this party started. It's a beautiful day for a beautiful day. And say hi to everyone in the room today. We have an amazing collection of individuals here doing some great work, and I wanted to share them with you. And Toya, thank you so much for bringing your Soultiful group to the party. Why don't you start us off by telling us a little bit about what you are doing and your intent and why we're here today?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Russ. We really appreciate it. Glad to be here. Well, this is the Soultiful crew. And the Soultiful crew is comprised of virtual assistants throughout the country that got together via a Facebook group that we're part of that's full of women of color that are virtual assistants. And so, Russ, we co-work like throughout the week. We co-work, we work to get on Zoom, and we work together on various projects. And what we were noticing, especially at the start of COVID, is that some of our comrades would come on and would literally have panic attacks, like during the co-working session. And, just seeing bouts of depression and just a lot of different mental health, situations that I'm not equipped to deal with, but these are our sisters. Like, so we're there for them. And so I would literally wake up in the morning and I feel like I had rocks in my stomach. Like, what can I do? What can I do to help? What is there to do? I'm not a mental health professional, but I am a sister and I care. What can we do? And so that's where our show was birthed out of. At least 1 hour out of the week, they can come on and listen to us, and we share. We have conversations about things that are relevant for people that are stuck in the house, working at home.
That's a beautiful thing. Yeah. I applaud you for your efforts and gratitude for all of the work that you do, because I have people in my life that help me do things, and the appreciation that I have for them is immense. And for you, everyone in the room today doing virtual work and helping others, and sometimes just being available to listen is a gift. So let's go around the room and introduce everyone. Toya, do you want to introduce part of your group, everybody in the group? Hopefully everybody's here and able to participate.
Yeah. So Nakia, tell us about yourself, sis.
Really?
Yes.
I'm Nakia Woody, and I am a part of Soultiful. I also own my own virtual assistant business called Kids Virtual Services. I also work full time in the facility maintenance industry. So, I'm on break right now. So that's Nakia.
Toya? And who do you help?
I help mental health professionals.
Okay. Because that gives us an idea about the type of assistance that you provide. It's really important for us to understand, because maybe somebody might want to reach out and say, "Hey, I need some assistance too."
That's true.
So share that when we go around the room. Who's next, Toya?
Toya Power.
Hi guys, my name is Latoya. I am also a virtual assistant. I have my own business called Soultiful Services. My industry is the beauty industry, so I help beauty professionals find more freedom and flexibility.
Nice. Janet.
Fantastic.
Well, good morning, everyone. I am Janet. I am the owner of KSS Solution. We meet your resolutions to the demands of the entrepreneur, and I work with entertainment professionals.
Awesome. And I am Latoya, and I like to help business owners build know, like, and trust via social media, via live stream, and particularly that's fun, helping them with their live streams. And I work with people who are helping folks with mind, body, and spirit. So therapists, I like to work with you, coaches, those type of folks, ministers.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, one of the things that I think a thread between all of you, and probably some of the things that came together, was the virtual assistants, and that has been a huge opportunity, especially growing, I think, in 2020, because there's a lot of people that may not necessarily be in a situation where they can hire full-time employees. So how have you seen it, or how long have you been doing this work individually? I mean, what's the range? Everybody has been doing this about the same amount of time, or is it a wide range of dates and times? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, no, Russ. For me, I joined the virtual professional industry due to when COVID came in. I lost my job earlier this year. So in the interim of trying to figure out what was going on, whether I'd be rehired, of course, I had to plan for the future. And I love customer service. My background is in entertainment, but I don't mind of providing assistance with administrative work or scheduling, things of that sort. And now I've added social media to my profile. So I'm just recently new into it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you actually got involved in this type of work as a result of being displaced in your regular employment. And the entertainment industry has really taken a hit, events and activities, and the movie theaters are really hurting right now. So, I mean, it's really hard, and applaud you and your efforts for getting out there and making a transition and continuing to improve your skills and grow and expand. So, I just I have to give you a shout out for that, because that's
Thank you.
That's been a change, and I'm sure that that's another skill in your portfolio, right?
That is correct. That is correct.
Yeah. So what about? Go ahead.
Well,
I'll go next.
Okay, go ahead, sis.
Okay, so I started off customer service as well, but I grew to hate the phone. I started back in 2016 on the phones for myself in my LLC, but then meeting these young ladies, found out that, I don't have to be on the phone. Thank you, Jesus. So they were very encouraging and helped me transition. I got other skills under my belt. So now I'm doing business strategy. I do social media. And I love WooCommerce, which is the e-commerce extension of WordPress. So love it.
So when you say you love WooCommerce, do you program it, or are you doing WordPress, or
yes, WordPress? I like so because I work in the beauty industry, a lot of them love to create their online boutiques. They sell in hair, they're selling makeup and all of these things, but they need a website to do that. Mm-hmm. So I am the person to go to help get those products up there, get them looking pretty, get those descriptions in there. That's something that I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a secret sauce that not everybody has. So that's amazing. So how long have you been doing that?
That started earlier this year, around, what was that, March-ish? I think about March-ish. I quit my call service job back in November before I figured out what I was going to do next. I just couldn't take it anymore. So
just like, I'm not going to call anymore. Okay, very cool, very cool. So if you need any kind of WooCommerce, you know who to contact, you know who to reach out to. So
okay, I guess I'm going next. I have been in the virtual assistant industry for 3 years. Me and Toya created a virtual assistant group, and we've had that group for 2 years, and we're all members of the group. So we've been cultivating and inspiring aspiring virtual assistants for 2 years. And this year we decided we were going to have a conference. So next year we are going to have a virtual assistant conference. So we're just growing leaps and bounds over here.
Oh,
Yeah, so
fantastic. I love
I guess me and Nakia are the OGs over here, right? You know, we've been doing it for years. So Russ, I know about 4 months ago, I was fired from my job
Oh,
because
my.
of COVID. And I've been working, doing social media for a company for about 11 years. And I'm so grateful that I started my business a couple of years ago because I had something to not only fall back on, but, you know, expand. And so, you know, so like, this is a great industry, you all, to get into. Businesses need a lot of help, and they're trying to see how to figure out how to get their businesses online still. You know, mental health professionals are looking, or that industry in general are looking for telehealth people to help them get their telehealth stuff set up. So yeah, reach out to us if you want to be a VA. We're more than happy to help you. Our website is vaslearning.com, and we'll share it in the comments. But yes, I've been doing it a few years, and due to COVID, I've transitioned to do more of the live stream production, which is so fun. OMG. And I'm learning so much from Russ, so I can be like awesome like him.
Well,
So,
and
yeah.
just full transparency, we met through the StreamYard community,
Yes.
and you know, Dan and Gage are so inviting, and Marissa has been on the show, and you know, we LT and a few others have been on the pirate broadcast, and the fact that everyone in this room right now has an opportunity to improve and grow their skills in a way that allow you to have freedom. And I think that's the bigger thing is, you know, the flexibility and the ability to, you know, do the kind of work that you love or you enjoy more than being on a phone, right? Or so it's really about how can we design our life to be the life we enjoy every day. We wake up, we're excited. Excuse me. And it's nice to be able to jump on a call like this and have a conversation with amazing people. So that's what I love about the online world and digital and where we are right now. So if are you the only one, Toya, that is involved in live streaming at all, or anyone else that involved in live streaming?
Well, I'm definitely in the process of teaching people these things because it's awesome. So yeah, they're learning. They're learning.
Oh,
I can't keep it to myself, Russ.
Yeah. Can't keep it to me neither. I mean, I'm expanding. I'm growing. So I'll be knocking on your door anytime soon.
Awesome.
So we need to share these things.
There's other components that we also assist her with in the live stream. So if there's addition, like handling your comments or booking your guests, as you grow, then you add on the additional entities to help you fill the void. And that's where we come in on different sectors.
Preach, Janet, preach.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Yes. Well, there's so many. Well, think about booking guests and think about the process that everyone went through today, or, you know, whenever you signed up, and how that went through. And Tracy, the producer of the show, she kind of got
Tracy.
Yeah, I love Tracy, and she's really amazing. So it's nice to be able to have all of these pieces of the puzzle involved and engaged in what you're doing, and kind of start seeing, you know, because there's a lot of parts that need to be in place. So what are some of the things that have surprised everyone in the group in the last year about yourself, or what you've learned, or the journey itself? What are some things that have surprised you in the last year as far as VA and this industry?
Okay, I'll go first, guys. So VA in this industry, I think when I got started, I just felt like I have to learn some skills and then find some people who need my skills, and that's it. But recently we hired a mindset coach. And it was surprising to me just how much he really opened my mind, opened all of our minds of the possibilities. You know, there's a certain rate that we all kind of thought we could charge and all that type of thing. There's a certain things that we thought we could do, but the mindset coach helped us to really get out the box and just really see the possibilities. So I'm amazed and I'm grateful for our mindset coach, Haley Thomas.
Yeah, definitely grateful.
I think for me, because I normally work behind the scenes, I'm the person who likes the phones. I like talking to people, and I was more the administrative aspect of it. So I really did work behind the scenes, the booking, the scheduling, etc. Two things: I've come to love social media because I guess I was always in social media with what I was doing. I didn't get the flexibility to voice my own through my social media. So I've come to learn creating graphic, creating posts, automation. And then the second thing is now I've come full stream from behind the camera to in front of the camera. So that's another pleasure. People always used to tell me, you should be on radio, you should talk. And no, because I like taking care of people behind the scenes. And so now I'm enjoying that side of it. So that other entity, just broadening my horizon and my skills.
And we're grateful, Janet.
That's
You have to be censored sometimes, but we're
Yes,
grateful.
we are grateful.
Russ, we'll talk about that off air.
You know, it's so funny. It's so fun to watch you all because I see that there's this companionship and almost support system that you guys have involved in and created along the journey. So it's really great to see everybody come together, and that just brings me happiness because it's really, you know, as an entrepreneur, sometimes it's very lonely.
Yes.
And like we started out, Toya, there's a certain amount of mental health energy that goes into this because it's like, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing enough? Who do I need to reach out to next? Where do I need to go for, you know, some more work? How do I do this? How do I do that? And there's so many questions that we have, and then we start getting into self-doubt or, you know, the identity crisis of, am I doing what I need to do? And so having a mindset coach or having somebody give you a new perspective is so important. And having somebody to say, hey, I'm really struggling today. Can you give me some love? And it's really important that we bring together as a community. So is that something that you've helped each other out with at different times?
Yes, I can speak to that. I can definitely speak to that. I personally have bipolar and ADHD. And when COVID happened and we had to go home to work, I lost my team at work. And so it was very hard for me to function and manage. But, you know, having my team here, I was able to still show up at co-working and perform the way I needed to perform at work, even though I was missing my team and having some depression issues and things like that. This team helped me to stay focused and do the things I needed to do in my business.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I also can speak to that because remember when Toya said there were some sisters coming on here having panic attacks? I was one of them. Yes. I have really bad anxiety. So there were some times where I just couldn't take it anymore, you know, which is one of the reasons why I ended up having to get off the phones because it was just a little too much. I'm more of a one-on-one type person. I don't want to talk to the world all at one time, you know, so it was being with these ladies. They've helped me get through a lot of those hurdles. They've actually been very, very encouraging. I've even stepped out of, you know, comfort zones and got myself, you know, back out there, you know. So it has helped me tremendously, I will say. I get to bounce ideas off of them. I get to, one thing that I can say that I have discovered that I'm starting to like is collaborations. We had a whole month theme of October, it being collaborations. And so we just really went hard on trying to find projects to work on together. And I have grown to absolutely love that because it's a different atmosphere when you're both working on the same goal and y'all are still trying to get the client taken care of. And, you know, I loved it and I look forward to doing more of those. So I might start incorporating that as a whole of my whole business, since that's a little more enjoyable.
That's fantastic.
It's fun to work with the sisters.
And when I joined in, Russ, my world was spiraling. I had just recently lost my mother My dad wasn't well, and then I lost my job of 20 something years. So you can
Oh
imagine
man.
devastation and confusion and hurt that I had inside. So at the same time, you're trying to seek employment because you still have to stay afloat for your responsibilities. And so when I
Yeah.
came in, I had all those pressures or mounts on top of me. And slowly but surely, these young ladies helped me to encourage me and build me up and gave me confidence. And then they were here to be during the birth of my grandbaby. So they were my support system, to see that I was once in a depression and now I'm in a state of joy. They have been there with me through those transitions. So
Oh, that's
it's truly
fantastic.
an enforcing effort.
Well, I can't say enough about a mastermind or accountability partner, and it's we got a couple of people in the room here. Here's Tracy. I just want to say,
Hey,
hey, good morning,
Tracy.
Pirates. Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
taking care of us, Tracy. We love
Love
you.
you. And Angie is the one that introduced me to Tracy and got us
Nice.
connected. So having a network is so absolutely critical. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands that having people, and then Darlene out of Florida, Silver Fox
Morning.
Talks, she said, hello, everyone. And then Liz Lawless, nothing like positive accountability partners. Absolutely.
Absolutely, Liz.
100%. Thank you so much, Liz.
So
And then
true.
Darlene also, mental health is so important. We need more voices for awareness. And so,
Absolutely.
Yes.
thank you for speaking up and sharing that information, because I know my life has been impacted, and there's so many lives that have been impacted by mental health, and we just have to make sure that we stick together and lift each other up, and not there's so many things that if you listen to the news, it's the world is going to end this weekend. It's like we don't
Yes.
need to go there.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. And it's like, why would we want to do that? Why would we want to do that when we can lift each other up and have an amazing day, an amazing week, and just continue to grow? So what are some of the things that talk a little bit about Soultiful and what your intention is for developing this amazing concept?
Well, our intention is for the at-home environment, or even not. I mean, we focus on there because that's where it started. But now we've engaged with other audiences. It's just to get them through their day while giving them informative information in regards to different topics, entertainment. I mean, we've had such diverse conversations as from the vaccine to relationships. So the things, even though you're at home, you're still experiencing everyday life. And we're just trying to provide information and entertainment to get you through those days and those weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. Empathy, compassion, some of those things that we need to kind of use every day to continue our journey, right?
That is true. Because when you're at home, I mean, sometimes you get so involved in your business. And, for those that have children, they may be teaching the kids, tending to, because now everything is right in the four corners. So sometimes you need a relief for yourself, man or woman or child or teen. So we're here to kind of give you that relief.
Fantastic. So I'm curious, is there an opportunity where everybody in this group or get to work on projects together? I mean, is there an opportunity, or is it just a support system? So
no, we all work together. Me and Toya have a business together as well. So me and Toya have a business that we partner in. We have the group that we partner in, and then we collaborate with these two as well.
I love
Yes.
that.
So Russ, trust has been built, and we've seen each other's work. So whenever I can, I build in enough money in my project so I can add these guys on so we can work together. I'm always trying to work with these ladies.
Oh,
So,
fantastic. I love that.
absolutely. Yes.
I will introduce you to some of the people on my team and make sure that we have all connections. So when we need additional assistance in live streaming and stuff that goes along with that, then we can actually do some work together, right? So
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Yes, yes, yes.
So I have to ask you: say next year things open up and employment comes back, are you going to continue doing the remote assistance VA project, or are you going to migrate out of that, or what's your feeling right now? I mean, having freedom over.
Yeah, Russ, that's the word right there, freedom. I'm free, and I'm going to stay free.
And I enjoy my job in addition to enjoying my business. So I still work because I want to, and I still have my business because I want to. So I love what I do, and it just translates to both of them.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love that.
I think I would still work in entertainment, but I think this time I wouldn't be necessarily an employee. I would transition to a contractor because I love what I do.
Nice.
I really do. Putting stages together, so I'm truly still involved in that, and I really enjoy that sector so I would probably go back in some formal aspect in my career, but as a contractor, not necessarily as an employee, if the Lord so fit.
Fantastic.
What about you, Russ?
So what are
would you ever go to, would you ever do that, go back to a regular type job situation?
No. I'm officially unemployable. I'm officially unemployable. I haven't worked for anyone as an employee for over a decade. So
that's awesome.
Pretty okay.
Yeah,
that's awesome. We're gonna get them, Toya.
Yes.
So I love what I do. I love helping others. I love the process. I love the strategy behind figuring out what can we do to gain some attention and some focus on what your business is and how we can actually engage in what's taking place. And I have to tell you, for all of the challenges, I lost my dad this year. I broke my hip. I've had different circumstances that haven't been ideal. However, overall, 2020 for my business has been one of the best years in recent years. I mean, it's been good. And it's because more people are changing what they're doing. They're thinking about different things. They're reflecting on how do I shift my business and my attention. And a lot of that has to do with live streaming and the ability and the opportunity to actually get your word out. And there's a lot of people thinking about that and looking forward to that. And I think 2021 especially for live streaming industry, I think that's going to do nothing but grow based on what I've seen so far. So we're excited about it, right, Toya?
Yes, absolutely.
So what can we share with everyone today, like a life lesson that we can drop a nugget of knowledge and really share some nuggets of knowledge here today? We got I love seeing compassion. Silver Fox Talks says compassion is key for me. Seek empathy. And I love seeing women of color spreading love and support. Yes. Absolutely. Hyatt says, hello, y'all, from Houston. So, and fantastic guests. So you got a shout out there.
Shout out to you. You're fantastic too, sis. Yes.
Yeah. Mental health is so important. We need more voices for awareness. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really have to say it's been a wonderful time having each and every one of you here. And I look forward to making the connection. And where do people find you? Where do you and how do you want people to connect with you going forward from this?
Toya?
Well, Soultiful is our podcast and our YouTube channel. So you definitely can find there. We're live stream every Tuesday at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time.
Which time zone?
Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then-
And when you go to, check us out today. We're on Today Live. And like we expressed, it's so important to have community, accountability, empathy, love. And I hope and pray that you'll find your group of brothers and sisters, because it's just nothing like it just having someone there for you. And always check on your strong friend. Please check on your strong friend in the season, because you don't know what they're going through. You just don't. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Go ahead.
Oh, the only thing I would say is every doctor needs a doctor. So while you're helping everyone else, help yourself as well.
That's right.
I love that.
That's right.
I love that. Well, thank you, ladies. I really appreciate you, and thank you for sharing your gifts and your message and your kindness. And as always, everyone, kindness is cool. Smiles are free.
Yes.
And I want you to enjoy the day. Okay, we'll be right back. Thank you for joining the Pirate Broadcast. If you found this content valuable, please like, comment, and share it across your social media channels. I would love the opportunity to help others grow in their business. The Pirate Syndicate is a platform where you show up, we produce the show. It's that easy. If you want to be seen, be heard, and be talked about, join the Pirate Syndicate today.